Hey everyone, I'm Matt. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am super excited. We are here and we found the unicorn of the RV industry. The #1 requested Class B, B+ motorhome in the entire world. This is a 2021 Leisure Wonder model 20
rear twin bed.
Model rear twin bed. We are gonna take a look at the outside features first, then the inside features. Then we're gonna give you 3 things we love about this unit and 3 things we dislike about it. We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, again, welcome back to another video. My name is Matt from Matt's RV Reviews. It's the world's only channel giving you that true and biased review about everything when it comes to RVs. And again, today I am super excited. If you guys heard the news, we are now independent, so we're reviewing every RV out there, and we found it the #1 requested Leisure Wonder Class B motorhome. But before I begin, I would like to say hi to Andrea. Hey, you're not Andrea.
That's right, I'm Patrick. I'm not as good looking. I might be a little bit funnier, hopefully. But yeah.
You're Patrick from Grezeny.
From Grezeny's RV World here in Fort Myers, Florida.
Thank you so much for allowing us to be here today.
Really thank my wife. She's the one who kind of put me on to y'all and said, hey, you need to talk to them. And she kind of brokered the whole deal.
We'll give her a shout out.
Absolutely. So Jeanette, love you.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm making this video with you.
So what we're going to be doing today, Patrick, is this is new to me. I promise you guys, I didn't even go on the inside. I told Patrick, hey, talk to me like I'm a customer.
Yep.
And I'm gonna kind of walk you through it. So I want you to begin. Let's get started with the front engine area.
Absolutely. So this is going to be the Leisure Wonder, as we talked about before. It's on a Ford Transit chassis. So with the Ford Transit chassis, you're going to have a gas motor, super efficient, really easy to drive. One of the best riding Class B motorhomes you're going to get, because it's super smooth going down the road. And it has all the fun safety features that you want to see in a new vehicle. Things like lane keep assist, rear cross traffic, all that kind of stuff. That stand on the chassis as well.
Perfect. It is 24 feet 9 inches. The width is 7 feet 11 inches. And the height, including the AC unit, is 9 feet 11 inches. That's why they kind of consider this like a B+.
Yeah, it's going to be that B+, because it's a little bit wider, a little bit taller. But as we get inside, you'll be able to see how cool that is to be able to use that space as well.
And then another thing, they're probably like, Matt, why aren't you yelling? We're in a showroom right now and there's customers here. So this is very tough for me to try to keep my voice down. But look at this. This is the new Ford Transit chassis. I like what they're doing with the aggressive look.
Yeah,
with
the
headlight
HDs. I mean, super bright view going down the road. Already has your front plate mount. You can see the sensors for your radar cruise control, things like that. Said Ford has made it standard on the Transit chassis to make it easier for you as an owner and as a traveler to go down the road peacefully and safely with as least worry as possible.
Yes, and that's a great point, because there's so many RVs that don't have a place for the front tag.
Yep,
and so then when you drill it into the fiberglass, it looks real bad.
Yep.
And then look at these tires, Patrick. They're the Hancooks. Oh, wait. I'm going to say Hancooks, and then you say Dynapros. Look at these tires, Patrick. They're the Hancooks.
Dynapros.
Yes. That's what Andrea says. 205-75 R16C. Yep. And then finally, as you guys know, we just made this change. Andrea will be back on the show. This was just so last minute. We had to make a long trip down to Fort Myers.
Absolutely.
But Andrea will be back soon. So continue on. What's going on?
Yeah. On the outside, of course, you can see your paint style on the outside. This is a full body paint coat. It's a very contemporary look. It's updated. It looks nice. It looks new. And it's not just a simple high gloss paint. They have a triple gloss coat on this. Leisure's out of Canada. So the company, how they built it, they built it to span Canada winters. So there's nothing you're going to come across on the road that's going to tear this paint up, going to beat it up. Of course, there's protections to cover that. But from factory, it's fantastic. It's really, really good from factory.
And then look at this, how it's more like aerodynamic. Now, this is still technically a Class C, right? It's a cutaway, but people call it the B+, right?
So in theory, yes, it's a Class C. Somebody who's higher up the pay grade than I am decided to call this a B+.
Yeah, somebody thought they were smarter than us.
Because it doesn't have the cab over, but you still have the widened house and then the taller house. It gives you the room inside and as you come down, you see everything, like I said, real sleek finish. Everything from your outlets to your awning holders to even table setups on the outside. Everything's really smooth and really, it's just a nice flow to it.
And then there is an armless awning with wind sensor, a nice light right there, And then can you show us that storage?
Of course. And not only the light up there for the awning, you also have an LED strip in your awning itself. So
I love that.
As much light as you can possibly need in the outside of this.
Okay, so this Triple E, is that like the manufacturer?
Correct.
And
so
they
Leisure's,
own Leisure?
Yep.
Okay,
Leisure's
what other
owned by
brands do
Triple
they?
E. They only produce Leisure for the United States for our market. But
Got it.
Triple E is the recreational vehicles. They're the Canadian company. It's the parent company to Leisure. That
Cool.
we see. So there should be your generator access on this side.
Okay.
So Leisure has options for either gas generators or diesel generators.
Really?
Leisure lets you spec it out. Unlike some RV manufacturers that, hey, look, this is what you get, figure it out. Leisure gives you a little bit of creative freedom. So we talked about the exterior paint here and how cool that black contemporary look. You can have this, I think there's 9 different colors you can choose from on the outside.
Can we make it Matt's RV Reviews orange?
Not quite. You can get close. You can get close to it.
What other colors can you choose?
So they're gonna have obviously the black. They have gray. They have tan. They have a really nice beige color. They have it's a really navy blue color. They have a light blue color. They have a good range of colors. Now there's nothing crazy like you said, like a bright orange or like that, but they do give you at least options to pick what you want for your outside.
And so many people, when they talk about motorhomes on the show, they always comment that they hate the crazy swoops and swirls. This is, as Patrick said, really contemporary, very nice.
Nice, sleek design.
Now, I know a lot of times with these Class Bs or B pluses, there's no storage. There's no storage on this motorhome.
A lot of times that is true. You can say that. Of course, Wonder with the rear.
Well, no, there is no storage on this motorhome, is there?
When you say no storage, I don't know if you count.
Oh my
a
God!
Full pass-through garage is no storage.
Yes.
You have a slide-out tray as well.
Yes.
Like this comes all the way out. So even if you're putting bicycles in here, if you're putting boxes, if you're putting crates, whatever it might be, you have room to reach all of that. There's pass-throughs for the inside as well for you to get into that storage area. So if it's raining, you got to get something out of your storage area. You can still reach and get down in there and get that.
Look at what they got going on. They got a little table here, ladder action. Look, more storage. Okay.
Pass-through to the interior of the coach.
Nice. And then they're using aluminum framing, fiberglass. So do they use Asdale or anything like that? Or
they don't use Asdale. They do use fiberglass exterior and substrates for the wall. So it's still a man-made component. You're not going to have that D-lam and things that you're going to worry about in a lot of coaches. Leisure prides themselves on that above-average experience with their owners. They go on any Leisure forum. I'm sure there's Leisure owners watching this. You all know how great a product you have. And if you ask anybody on there, check them out. They'll tell you about it.
Comment down below. # I own a Leisure. Perfect.
As you come around to the back, you have that full fiberglass cap on the rear of the coach.
Yes.
This is that nice mold. It's just nice to look at. Things like a camera being built in. It's not a janky just like box put on the outside. It's something that works a little bit better and it's a lot smoother. Of course, you have the Leisure travel vans and then your ladder extension as well.
And then that hitch is not for towing.
On a Ford Train chassis, no. On the Mercedes chassis, it is. The Mercedes chassis, you can tow a little bit with it.
You are the expert, and that's why we love having you on.
Yeah, I would.
So yeah, that's like a 200-pound hitch, right?
Yeah, that's a much smaller hitch on the Ford Transit chassis, and that Mercedes, of course, is much bigger.
Look at this. Look at how many solar panels are on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 solar panels on the roof. AC units, Winegard digital antenna. I can't believe they put this much solar on the roof.
I know. So
Leisure
gives you the option for multiple solar panels. This customer ordered theirs with the 400 watt option. So you can go 400, 200, or no solar. If your person says, hey, we're not going to be anywhere that needs the solar or is going to use it, you don't have to. But it's good to know that you have that option there. And as you see, he's loading that ladder back in. It's a nice, easy, everything has a place. Things aren't banging around while you're going down the road and you're not trying to figure out what you're going to do.
Yes, and then Patrick, you said something about a customer ordering this. Yep. Can people find these at dealership lots right now?
No. So if the fact that we have this Leisure here, we had a wonderful opportunity to show this one. Answer is no. You're not going to go into a lot that they have 5 Leisures, different floor plans, get a look at them. You're not going to go to RV shows to see that. I mean, even the Tampa Super Show, it's the biggest show in the world. Last year, there was not a single Leisure on the ground.
Dang. So, and what's the build time? 2 years?
So build time, because we tell our customers 18 months to 24 months is the expected build time. Occasionally, we get some that are available sooner because 2 years is a long time. Things change, life happens.
Life happens.
Yeah, when people become available, we'll call owners that have orders in and say, hey, look, you want to move your order up 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, and we get people in. Like right now, we have one that's available for 12 months out. So
oh.
if you're interested in that, call me. It is going to be a Wonder rear twin bed. Patrick at 863-517-0480. I also have a Unity as well that should be about 14 months out.
Give him a call.
So Grezeny's is actually one of the largest leisure dealers in the country. Leisure only builds 500 units per year. There's only a small subset that goes out. We sell about 150, 200 of those a year.
So you're like 40%.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So we have a little bit of pool.
Give him a call. So let's take a look at some of the storage as well.
So the storage I have, it's like everything is just super it's marine grade built. This is the lithium battery pack that's on this one. So this coach with the solar and the lithium, truly you're almost never going to turn on your generator.
Yeah.
But to have that built in from factory is fantastic. And then like things like your water heater, we're about to get up to that here. It's a aqua hot water heater. It's on demand. You're never going to run out of water, hot water space here for you. You can see the TRUE Aqua Go, and that's that. And then look how clean this is. I mean, you see RVs all day long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many of them have the fiberglass surround that go with it, the locks and latches? It's still the same stuff underneath, but just having the extra touches of making that cover a little bit nicer.
For sure, for sure. 100%. And continuing with the paint, that's one of our big things. 30 amp unit, there's the power right there. And then we got some of the storage compartment here.
And then just more storage. All of these are going to have hydraulic struts with dual hinge struts on the outside. Okay. Your propane cutoff is going to be in here along with your water hookups for your outside shower, things like that. There is an option for a macerator on these. This one doesn't have it. You see your black hose and your flush out. Okay. So you have a black tank flush. A lot of things that I don't want to say you expect it, because when you buy an RV, you don't really know what to expect. But leisure goes above and beyond. So whenever it is your first coach you get into, your first time getting out on the road, it's really easy for our owners. And if it's your 10th coach, you're gonna get in there and you say, wow, they really did think this out. Leisure does an excellent job of putting their customers first. Perfect.
Well, Patrick, the outside of this motorhome looks great, but I'm super excited to see the inside.
Absolutely.
Let's go take a look. Hold that. I gotta skip around.
So as you open the door, you have the power step, and then as you come into your step, even the little nook under your step, so if you throw your shoes under there, something like that, you get thoughtful touches. As you get inside, you have a very, very warm space to come into. So you're gonna see between your countertops, between your counters and your cabinets up top, it's a very contemporary European style to it. It's really a nice place to be.
For sure, for sure. Patrick, let's get started with up here.
Okay.
If you wanna sit in the passenger seat. Oh, let me get here.
There you go, pop in.
Yep.
I'm not as nimble as you are, Matt, but I'll still get down here with you.
So sitting here in the Ford Transit, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little bit of time since I've been in a Ford Transit because of a lot of the shortages, but this is very nice, contemporary. This is the 3.0 liter V6?
Yes.
Okay, 3.0 liter V6. Very nice. These drive just like a minivan. When I look out my mirrors, I'm not seeing a lot of action on the left side or right side too much. Oops, right there. I'm not seeing too much of the motorhome. This isn't as wide as a traditional Class C. That's why they call it a B+. It's more aerodynamic. I got my cup holders right here on my screen. Is this gonna have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto?
Yes, it will. It's gonna have Apple for the 21s and 22s. It'll be standard.
Perfect. And then how do you feel my co-captain seat?
Look at that. So me, I'm 6 foot. I'm a good solid 300 pounds in case you don't know. I'm sitting comfortably here. The seat does come back some, so if I needed to pop back, I could. It is a comfortable space to be in. I mean, the seats are comfortable. I've traveled in these for shows a good length of time, get to shows in other Ford Transits. It's not a bad spot. It's a really comfortable place to be. As you see, like I said, I'm a bigger dude. I'm sitting here. I'm not claustrophobic. I'm not caught up on something. I can sit, I can eat, read a book, take a nap, whatever I needed to do here.
Perfect. Let's check out. And then this is connected to the main living area. And these vans are awfully small.
Oh, those are key box.
Yes. So if you hold this, what do we got here? We got like, this is like your living room area.
So in the front of the coach, you see you have a hole in the ground there.
Yep.
You have a table that pops in there.
Okay.
So you can eat up here. You have drop down counter space on the side here. This creates a bed as well.
Yeah.
And there's an option they sell for that. So if you need to be able to sleep a grandkid or just an extra somebody that's coming along with you, you have the space for that.
Look at that storage up there. You got your digital controls all right here. I love the LED lights.
That's one of your digital control panels. There's going to be 2 in the coach, 1 in the rear as well, so you don't have to go and find it. But you also have tactile buttons too.
Yes.
A lot of times manufacturers and customers will say, hey, look, you only need 1 digital display. Things happen. Again, Matt talked about this in his 5 things RV System will tell you. You're going to take your coach out, you're going to love it. Something's going to happen. If you have a screen that goes out, you have tactile backups, you have multiple screens to use, and then of course you have app sensitivity too. You can connect to your phone and control some of the features with that. This coach, and I'll talk about your cabinetry. Nice, smooth, curved European finishes. You do have lots of latches on the bottom, so as you open it, it's not like they're just sitting there and hanging open. You do have to actually open those. You go on the road,
wow.
You're not going to have dishes falling out on you. Your TV's in a great spot with a soundbar standard, and your kitchen comes with, not only you have a nice deep sink, but it just have things, like I said, Leisure does a good job with just the little touches that they do.
Yeah, can you show us this extension countertop?
So all your seats have the Velcros that pop down. So as this comes down, again, the extra counter space, because it is a small coach, as you mentioned. This isn't something that's big and burly going down the road. You have to maximize the space that you use. Leisure does a fantastic job with that, being able to get it done.
For sure. Speaking of small coach, little things like this, it's going to let in more natural light. It's going to make it lighter in here and brighter in here. This is crazy, guys. Look at this. This is solid surface countertop. Okay, we got the propane cooktop right there. And
they do have an option for induction cooktops, depending on your personal preference as you own the coach.
Love it. Then we got the drawers. I knew it would be soft closed. Look at this. Very nice soft closed drawers and everything.
And then also, too, I don't know if you meant, you felt that? Feel the grain of the wood on there. Like, it's a lot of times you see this press board or something like that. This is real wood they're using here, and it has feel. And then look how cool this is for just your trash can.
Hey, that's a $104 trash can.
Maximum use of space. Leisure, like I said, there's not a lot of wasted space in these coaches. Water line access there. And then even as you come back,
oh, wow.
A spice rack.
Look at that.
Again, nooks and crannies mean something in RVs this size, and Leisure understands that. They do an excellent job of making sure to maximize that. And then even also, too, say you're hungry, you want to get something to eat, you're in the front. Of course, it's easy to come and open it. But say it's the middle of the night, you don't want to walk all the way through your coach to get something. You can open it from either side.
No.
So how cool is that?
No, that is absolutely amazing.
Again, as a really simple thing.
So a dual open fridge.
Yep, it opens on
I have
side.
never seen that.
And there you go. Now you have something that whatever side of coach you're on, wherever you're at, you're gonna be comfortable.
Especially in a tight coach like this.
No, of course, because it is a tight coach. This is not. Nobody will tell you that this is acres of room. Convection microwave. You can still roast your chickens, you bake your pizza, things like that.
Perfect. Okay, Patrick, real quick.
Yep.
MSRPs. What do these MSRP for?
So as you build it, your base MSRP is anywhere between 145 to 150. As you add options, typical range between 160 to 170. Now there are price increases like everybody's seeing across the industry, especially Canadian companies. When you order, you have an option to build it out however you like. You have the MSRP displayed there. Once your coach, you take delivery. So say it's 2 years from now, the MSRP goes up. You are responsible for that MSRP change and difference.
10-4.
It's not something we're not going to sit around and hide it from you. If there's a change that comes out, Leisure is excellent about communicating with their customers.
Complete transparency.
Yeah, there's no surprise with us. You're going to know what you're getting. You're going to know what you're paying for. You know when you're getting your coach. So some dudes out there love to promise you, oh, we'll have you one in 6 months.
And then the old switcheroo,
and they'll hold your deposit. And then a year goes by and say, hey, it's another year. And you've now lost a year waiting. You've lost your deposit. That's how they get you. We don't do that here. I will never do that with you. So if you want to have a true, honest, transparent conversation, there's a reason we're working with Matt to be able to have that happen.
Yep, and we have Patrick's info down below. Patrick, it's now time for the toilet test.
Toilet test.
And again, big shout out to Grezeny's for letting us here. Ooh, Patrick, if you want to get over there. Yep. I need you to hold the camera for me. Patrick's doing a great job. That's why I'm keeping him on camera most of the time. But when it's the toilet test, it's on me. So right here we do have a...
Yep, that does open.
Yep. Okay. Nice little storage right here. Oh, look at that. Do you see that? So look, it's a mirror. I mean, it's that
a little porthole.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Mirror there.
And then look at this. You got like a little mouthwash station. Man, they cram so much stuff. Toilet placement holders in a great spot. This is just so well thought out. Now, there's no way this is going to be a prime poop position. Close the door real quick. Okay. I was going to say, am I thinking this is a prime poop position because I'm like really excited right now because I'm seeing something new? I'm telling you guys, I'm not gonna pass it. I'm not gonna fail it, because when that door was closed, it was a little tight in here. But let me tell you, it's like I feel it around me, but it's not touching me, and it's a porcelain toilet. When it comes to, okay, I'm going to do something different. You know why? This is Matt's RV Reviews, and we could do something different. If we're calling this a Class C, this is not a prime pooping position, Class C sector. But if we're considering this Class B plus, this is a prime pooping position. Bing! I mean, like I feel it mentally with my brain, but it's not touching me. And again, for something being so small and compact, it is really, really nice.
And then also too, if you decide to poop with the door open or closed, you have vent fans inside and outside to open that up. Yeah. They're gonna make sure that you're in a maybe not prime poop position, but you're as comfortable as possible.
Is there a Tijuana Flats down here in Fort Myers?
There is a Tijuana Flats.
You
down
know
here
I
in Fort
love my
Myers.
Tijuana Flats. Now, Patrick, how tall are you?
So I'm 6 foot myself.
Okay.
So as you come up to the bedding area, so here before we get up, obviously I have room. I'm, as I mentioned, 300 something pounds. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, America.
Okay. Your shower space. The beauty of this, you have that door that locks it off. So I mentioned the second vent fan. If you wanted to shower with this door open, Matt, come look at your skylight here. So I'm 6 foot tall, as we mentioned, 300 some odd pounds. If you're bigger than I am, you're probably not RVing anyways. If you're my size or smaller, like I'm in this. Am I gonna have acres of room to move around? No, I'm not.
No.
Can I get here and shower effectively? Absolutely, I can.
Right.
So that's what a 6'2", 300-pound guy looks like in that shower.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that we learned. Me, Will, and Jen, we just took a cross-country road trip, and these showers, they're not made for showering. They're made for if you got a shower, but you know you're using the bathhouse anyway. And
yeah, just a little shower curtain, though you're not getting your whole coach wet.
Perfect. So what do we got going on over here in the bedroom area?
So in the rear bedroom, so I mentioned it was.
Do you want to hold this?
Yeah, of course. We mentioned it was a rear twin bed. So you see, you have the bed here. You have space above. You have blackout shades on either side. You have cabinets above on both sides. You have storage above there. There's outlets up there as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Power and cigarette lighter right there.
And that is on both sides. So if you have a CPAP, if you're something you need to have a breathing machine, there's a space to store that above your sleeping area where it's comfortable for you.
And then look at how thick these mattresses are.
Super thick mattresses. You have cabinets and storage underneath each side.
Oh, that's where it's
And that's your pass. We pointed that earlier. So if you needed to get something from the outside of your coach, again, the theme is no wasted space.
Yeah.
If there's something that looks like it can be something, it is something.
Yeah, for sure.
So of course you have the frameless windows outside from the inside. You have that ventilation here, and then Matt sitting on the rear twin bed. What Matt doesn't know is this creates actually a full queen size bed in the rear of this coach as well.
I knew that.
Oh, I'm gonna let him say he knew that.
Okay, so how does it do that? If you close that door, I'll back up there.
Sure.
And I'll let you demonstrate that for us. Hi, Will.
Hi.
Oh wow, look at that, how it like locks up like that.
Yeah, so those lock up for you to reach the top side access. Yep. Also, again, we showed you the end of those. Your cushions are supposed to be in one of these sides.
It's okay, we don't need the cushions, just show us the bed setup. Yep.
So as this comes out, you have the locking piece, which is on here. I'll get that down. So you see the little black pieces here?
Yeah.
Your bed comes down.
Wow.
The is there.
Wow.
So as you have to slide that together, you can do it. There's also two pieces that go in the middle there. So
I would almost slide it together. Yeah.
You have the option for either way. But like I said, no wasted space.
I love that.
It's something that everything that can be something is something between the little nooks, crannies. And I don't know if you saw, you see the TV back here too?
I did, yes. We got the TV back there.
And even up top here, you have a little magazine holder.
I love it. I love it. Well, Patrick, that's it. That's the review. Now, before everybody leaves, it's now time we give you 3 things we love about the Leisure Wonder and 3 things we dislike about it. Patrick, what do we do first?
So first, we're going to do 3 things we dislike.
Yes, because we're going to end on a positive note.
Absolutely.
And that's how we're going to do it. And I have 2 if you have 1.
I do have 1. So
okay, perfect. So I'll go first, only because Patrick's right here. I hate this double step down. I feel like that's something that me personally, I would trip on in the middle of the night. It's not that big of a deal. It's something that as long as you know about it, it's going to be okay, but still a dislike for me. That's number 1. What's your dislike, Patrick?
So my dislike for Leisure is really kind of a petty one.
It's okay.
How long you gotta wait for them.
Yes.
They're so good. They're so great. If I had 100 of these in stock, we would sell 100 tomorrow.
And that's not like a, that's really like a salesman thing to say. But in truth, on this product, it really isn't. I mean, you're looking at a 2021 to order a 2023.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? That's crazy.
And the things that happen between the years, so we're noticing like Mercedes. So Mercedes and Ford are the 2 chassis these build on, and a lot of times those chassis will have updates.
Yep.
So if there's a chassis update, you don't really know what you're getting with that chassis update. Sometimes it's something you really like, sometimes it's not, and that's kind of the, like I said, why it's a dislike for me. As Matt said, it's not a salesman thing. It's kind of a, man, it kind of stinks to be able to not know. But the end of the day, you know, whatever it is, whether it's a Ford chassis, Mercedes chassis, as long as Leisure's put their name behind it, it's going to be a fantastic end user product.
I imagine that it might have been difficult for all the ones that you sold in 2017, or no, the ones you sold in 2018.
Yep,
because all the new Mercedes chassis had that big price increase.
Yeah, so that price increase, it hurt. But the other beauty of that too was they got a lot safer. So overnight, these coaches went from standard features that were okay to now you have things like the radar cruise control, stuff like that. So as technology progresses, it's not like you're buying an old coach and having to wait to get it.
Yep, for
you're
sure.
You're buying a future-proof coach because it truly is a coach from the future.
Dude, you said that so well. So that's number 2, and then number 3 is just going to be the sitting area. Nothing's wrong with it. It's tight. It's a Class B. You have a bigger kitchen. This just going to be tighter. Do these seats swivel?
Yes, they do.
Well, that definitely does help, but there's not like a dedicated sofa. And for me, that's just going to be a dislike on a small motorhome like this. Great, so that's 3 things we don't like about it. Now it's time for 3 things we love about this motorhome. Patrick, I know you're the guest, but do you mind if I go first?
Oh, you're more than welcome to.
Okay, I love this kitchen. This is a huge kitchen for a motorhome. Solid surface countertop. Okay, and then this fridge, I have never seen it. We open it this way, or open. Oh,
Which way you want to go? Which way you want to go?
Whatever way. I absolutely love that feature. I have never seen that. Is Will around?
Will is around.
Will, come here. Will won't believe this. Come here, come here.
Okay.
Look at this fridge. Look, if you need something, right? If I need something.
That is so cool.
That is the coolest thing. I love that feature.
Little things, little things.
Now, Will, real quick.
Shower test?
No. Yeah, you might as well do the shower. We're gonna have Will do the shower
test. It's not bad here.
So we already saw Patrick fit A-okay.
Okay.
But
Wow.
Patrick was pretty close. So we're gonna see. I think your head's gonna touch.
Probably.
Yeah. So Will being 6'3".
No, if I stand up straight, it barely touches.
Okay.
I would say it's 6'3" is the height. In
Yeah, that's definitely the max.
You know, and I can make it work pretty well.
All right. Well, thanks, Will.
Yep.
Okay, so that's my first like. What you now go for like number 2.
So for like number 2, I'm actually going to use my dislike for like number 2. So
Whoa, that's a contradiction. You can't do that on your first episode,
listen,
Patrick.
I'm allowed to do whatever I want. But the wait time. So the beauty of having a wait time that is that long out. One, you know you're getting one that's future proof because a lot of these coaches that you're ordering out, you're getting something that's either been built or waiting to be built. You know your coach is being built for you the way you want it built.
Custom.
So options like the colors of your interior. You can change your interior cloth colors, your interior wood colors, your exterior paint colors. It truly is a coach that is going to be your coach when you get it.
I love it.
You're not buying something and waiting for somebody else to design it for you. And because you're waiting that time for it, you get to appreciate it more. But also, too, you know that in the market, you're not going to pull into a campground and see 20 leisure travel vans sitting there.
Yeah, man.
You are going to stand out. You're going to be the jewel of the park wherever you go, wherever you camp. And whenever you meet with other leisure owners, you all can respect the idea that, hey, you waited for something, you bought the best that you could, and you're able to go out and camp in that.
Harvard.edu. Exclusivity. Buying a leisure is like being one of the first people on thefacebook.com.
Yeah, there you go. That is, exclusivity is absolutely something to be admired.
Okay, that's number 2, and then Patrick, number 3.
Has to be the garage outside.
Yeah, man. Show us
Something
again.
like this. I mean, I have Class A motorhomes that don't have pass-throughs.
Yes.
And this is a coach that's 25 feet long to be able to use and get that much cubic footage. It is fantastic. So like this is great for, like you said, bicycles. If you like to travel with high-end bicycles, like I cycle myself, if you want your $5,000 bicycle to hang on the back of your coach, good for you. I'm not that guy.
Yep.
If I'm traveling with my Cervelo or my high-end Trek or Specialized, I want it in the
name
back.
dropping.
Well, listen, I might not look like it, but I do put miles on the road.
Good. I love it. I love it.
Bike. So I want to make sure that I had that. It was a safe storage spot that is weatherproof. It's sealed. I mean, you have your seals on the outside. You're not getting wet in there. And then also, too, it's carpeted down there. So whatever you have in there, it's not rattling around and distracting you going down the road.
Right. And then I even like how they added this to make sure the taller people don't smash their head.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, can you hold this?
Of course.
Well, that's it. That's the review. Thank you.
You're
absolutely.
very welcome. No, of course.
Patrick saved the show, guys, because again, as you know, we went independent, which means we got to figure stuff out with other dealers, and a lot of them, they're willing to work with us. It's just like, but we got to clear it with these people. This Patrick said Friday night, come on down. We made the road trip down to Fort Myers, Florida. He made it happen. And listen, big shout out to Grezeny's. We have a link down below to their website so you can see this unit and whatever other units that they have in stock. Patrick, how do people get in contact with you if they're looking at this motorhome?
For sure. To get a hold of me directly, my cell phone is 863-517-0480. You can call me. If I don't answer the phone, shoot me a text. I promise I'll get back to you. It might take me a minute because I am a busy guy, but I will get back to you. And then if you want to just call the store if you can't get through to me, to 239-275-4200. That's the number to get to this, and just ask for sales, and one of our trained professionals will be able to take care of it.
And just make sure you tell your salesman to tell the sales manager that they saw it on Matt's RV Reviews.
Absolutely. We want to make sure that we're appreciating Matt coming down and filming it with us. We want to make sure you're taken care of too. We want to make sure those customers get that VIP experience that Matt's used to giving out. More people out there camping, the happier we all are, because we want more people out on the road camping and enjoying life.
I love that. I love that.
I got one question. Did Patrick know his lines?
A little bit. No. I let him control it more.
Oh, okay.
Just because I didn't know. We'll get him on next time.
You got to get me trained up.
We'll get him. Give him a test
one more
next
thing.
time.
One more thing. Your wife.
Yeah, my wife Jeanette.
Big shout out to Jeanette.
Big shout out to Jeanette. She told me specifically, don't say her name on camera. So
I'm
walking into a fight. I love you. I want everybody to know that you're the reason that we're able to put this together.
Thank you so much. Thank you, absolutely everybody, so much for watching. We'll see you next time.